This is a quick video review of Back to Nature Multi-Strip. This is a product designed to take several layers of paint off. This particular one says it removes up to 15 layers of paint. And I wanted to try it on a door. This is a door we've taken off of the inside of our house already, and we're not planning to put it back in, so I wanted to experiment on it. But it has the same paint as all the doors in the inside of our house. Let me show you the bottom here. You can see how it's fairly shiny paint on the top layer, and it's at least maybe 2 layers and an undercoat of paint that are on here. So I'm trying to get them all off at once, and I was hoping this product would help me out. So you can see I've just done the top of the door to sort of see what I was getting into. I tried to put on a pretty even coat, but you can see the results are somewhat uneven. On the inside of the door here, inside of the panel, I was able to get down to the wood in some spots with a single scrape. But as you can see, I even probably scraped a little too hard in spots and scraped up some wood because it really didn't come up as well as I'd like. It seems pretty comparable to other stripper products I've used in that pretty much eats away a coat of paint at a time. So at least with this particular type of paint, I'm really not on board with their claim of doing multiple layers. Again, this is just one particular application of a particular type of very old, very thick paint. Maybe it would in your application, but overall I don't mind it as a stripper. But I don't really found that it got through multiple layers of paint. I'm going to try another coat on right now and see if I can get down to bare wood. Of course, I'm going to have problems with the grooves around the inner panels, but there's really no way around that. You got to take a brush to that and get all the way down in there. It's pretty tough to do regardless, so I don't have any qualms about that. But the fact that the flat surfaces didn't evenly get all the way through, despite the fact that I think I put a pretty even coat of the stuff on her all around, it's kind of a bummer. But it does work. It's a good stripper. Just isn't going to do what I hope. Anyway, that's all for now. Thanks. So I'm also putting a second coat on now, as you can see. I wanted to show you the application. Here in front of the camera, I'm going to hold this up so you can see that this is really more like paste than paint. I'm using a paintbrush to put it on, but it's really more like putting glue onto a surface. And according to the directions, you want to put on a nice thick coat, and you don't want to spread it out like paint. So I've really been smearing this on. I did the first time, and as I've already said, I didn't get perfect results doing that. So I'm trying to put this even thicker now, like really trying to put like a glue layer on top and hoping that that really does the job. Pretty thick layer, a lot of this stuff on there. We'll see how it works out this time. I'll be sure to post my final review of the final second coat. Anyway, that's all for now. Thanks. Alright, final part of my review of the multi-strip. As you can see, I put the second coating of multi-strip on here, and I've started to strip the paint out already. This one worked a lot better than the first one. As you can see, the paint's really sliding right off now. So there's one of two possibilities, and I'll get into this further in my written review. One is that I didn't put it on thick enough the first time, which is possible. I really did try to slather it on, but this time I really put like a glue-like layer over the top, and you can see the stuff is just sliding right off. The other possibility is this top layer of paint that I have on here is just thick enough and slippery enough that the stuff really wasn't getting through all the way through it. I did let the first coat sit first for 4 hours and then overnight and tried scraping it both times. Neither time seemed that successful. This time it's only been on there for about 2 hours and it's sliding right off. So anyway, definitely revising my thoughts on the product way up. It does work. It's doing a really nice job. Maybe I'll just try a thicker layer and I'll write about how that goes. If that works, great. Otherwise, maybe it just takes a second coat on certain paints. Anyway, that's all.